Hey, happy Hopeful Friday to you. I'm out here in the greenhouse, and I think I told y'all the other day that we're gonna have to redo the the covering on it. And so what you can see above my head, above the banana tree, are the new trusses. So I've been putting up trusses that go back under the camera there. But so these are 2x2 box tube that we welded up, and we're gonna put they're on 6 foot centers, and we're going to put 6 foot wide polygal. It's a twin wall panel, rigid, kind of a rigid plastic that goes over. We built Sarah's little greenhouse where we start seeds and that kind of stuff several years ago, maybe 15, 20 years ago. And that stuff has lasted really well. It holds up really well. We did this with the sheet plastic, and I got the curves wrong, and so there were a lot of things that didn't work with that, and the wind wound up taking it. But it served its purpose through the spring and kept us from having any frost or anything like that on the few plants that we had in here. And I should have this all done before and buttoned up before we get frost this fall. But I wanted to talk to you about the way that I look at this. So, you could look at this and say, well, I failed or he failed. I mean, you could say what I did didn't work, and that's true. I mean, that's a true statement. But I don't look at it as a failure. I look at it as a learning opportunity. So, you know, it it changes the way you perceive yourself, and it changes the way that others perceive you. So it's important to me to not be too hard on myself. I mean, I didn't go to school to learn how to build greenhouses. I didn't apprentice with anyone. I really, the only research I did was just a little bit online. So there's a few, uh, YouTube videos, and honestly, they were just building. They didn't show anything. I didn't look at anything that had been there for 3 years or anything like that. So you don't know that those actually come out either. They just showed, well, we built it. Well, yeah, I built mine too, and then I tore it down, which they might have too. I don't know. But the the way that you perceive yourself in that, or I perceive myself in that, is also the way that other people perceive you. And so if you want to be, if you want to get ahead in life, if you want to be someone that's looked at as, hey, they know what they're doing, uh, then you can't put off that failure. You can't, because you'll have that persona. You'll actually take that on. So I'm kind of stumbling over my words here, but I just wanted to come by and kind of show you what we were doing. And I'm 99% certain that this will work really well. But I think more important than that is I'm not living in, oh my gosh, I wasted some money, I did the wrong thing, I failed, the first way I tried it is not going to work. Because that's just unproductive. If nothing else, it's unproductive. And I don't want to do that. I want to go forward, and I want to learn, and that was a learning experience. So you can look at it any way that you want to. If I'm breathing, I want to be learning. That is how I want to live my life. Because I'm always learning something, and therefore I'm always growing. And sometimes it's painful, the shifts and the change, and sometimes it's not. But it's always there, and I'm always making some adjustment or some move. So just wanted to come by and wish you guys a happy, hope-filled Friday, and encourage you today to uh, maybe change your perception a little bit about how things have gone in the past, or what maybe you're working on right now, and not to perceive that as a failure, even if it was totally a bomb, kind of like this was. Um, you know, just reframe it, and call it whatever you need to call it. A learning exercise or whatever, to make yourself come out of that and have a different outlook about it. So hope you guys have a great weekend, and we will catch you down the road.